Good morning, everybody. BTC Simmer with you. Afternoon, good night. We're jumping in here to OnAir, another career add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I've only ever checked out a few. I played Air Hauler way back in the day for FSX, and it'll pop up there, FSX, and then been pretty loyal to FSeconomy lately. Wanted to try something new. Delved into this one, heard about it on YouTube, and gonna try it out today. So here we are at the main menu here. You get a few options here. You get Cumulus, Stratus, Thunder, which are levels of difficulty, obviously easy, medium, hard. And they're all somewhat the same. They're all based around flying and earning and building, company reputation, that sort of thing. So we're gonna go, I started in this one, haven't done much in it. Just open it up. Need a lot less. We're going to start in the Cumulus. So you get small company or airline. We're going to go with small company. Airline, you get a loan. You get a little more flexibility with what you can do. Obviously, buy bigger plane and stuff and go from there. Small company, you just get a loan and then you go out on your own at the start. Hire pilots, that sort of thing. So seems like a pretty decent program. However, it is subscription paid, which steers some people away. There is a free trial, 7 days. I opened it up yesterday, so I got 6 more days. Anyway, I'll try it out, see how it goes, and we'll go from there. All right, let's go down here to Start Company. All right, so it comes to this screen. You get your Start Company name. Put our company name, BTC Express. And your airline code, BTC S. Sound right? DC Simmer. And then you can select when your pilot was born. Let's get my guy. Oh, my favorite month, September. Gotta be the 80s, right? Not my real birthday, guys. Just in case anyone's wondering. Maybe close to it, but not real. Let's go with 3,000 hours. Initial location. So this is very important. This is where everything will be built around. So we'll go, and because we want Vatsim and we want to be online with voice and stuff, we'll go. Let's go Inverness. Let's go Inverness over in Scotland. Like that area. Your simulator, MSFS, difficulty level classic. So yeah, we'll go classic. And jobs pay. This obviously some sort of bonus you get. And what's survival mode? I guess survival mode doesn't give you a bonus and makes the difficulty level realistic. So let's go ahead with that. And then you select your avatar, whatever you want your pilot to look like. I always have trouble selecting these. I don't know where to even begin. Jeez. I had no idea. They don't have my style of haircut. What's the point of being picky though? Let's just go with this guy. Looks like a young shot. I thought there was one with like a pilot suit though. See, this is the problem. It's super OCD about this stuff. Okay, anyway, let's go create. Creates your company. I don't know if you guys can hear. I got Microsoft Flight Simulator running in the background. Probably hear the menu music. This is my first display recording, so bear with me a little bit. Okay, here's your main menu here. Your dashboard has everything you need. So it's got your aircraft market, operations map, find jobs, pending jobs, flight logs, activities, your cash, your value, your income, ratios, jobs, aircraft, FBOs, level, employee. So you're the only employee. So there's one. This is kind of cool, the leveling system. It's pretty neat here. You earn points every more rep you get. You can add them to different things. Sorry, guys. Yeah, and you can go from passenger license to boarding, training, that sort of thing. So there's that. So let's just go back to our dashboard here. How to get back home. All right, so let's follow the tips down here. First aircraft, go to the aircraft market. All right, search for the aircraft I have loaded in my simulator. Okay, I haven't loaded anything in the sim yet, so let's go back to the sim. Select a departure where we're gonna. So hopefully there's a. We'll go after a Cessna. Hopefully there's a Cessna in Inverness. We'll go after the rocket. That rhymes, rocket. Don't really care what livery it has. We'll go after that. Let's see what happens there. And again, guys, I got VPilot and stuff on. Bear with me. It is my first screen capture recording. Okay, so search for the aircraft I have loaded in the simulator. So you click that. So there it is, a Skyhawk. Max price. Gives you a bunch of information here. Single engine prop, land, fuel type, capacities, all that stuff. So we'll go to this box here, display, sell, rent, lease offers. It'll load it up, and then you gotta change this here, around airport AET. I don't know what AET is, but yeah, hold on, so we'll get rid of that. EGPE, Inverness, and then we'll go search. Okay, so here's all the ones close by Inverness. So the shortest one away is a 25 nautical mile, EGQS. Losimouth. So this one is $125,000. It's a very good condition, as you can see here. So yeah, here is the ID, the hours condition, the engine condition. 100-hour inspection in, 100 hours, which is really good. Lots of time. Where it is, how far it is from us. The sell price. This one's not for rent. And then go to details here. Click details. It'll give you a few more details. What did you expect it to give you? All right. So you can go ahead and buy it if we like. I don't see why not. It's not the Reims though. Compatible add-ons. Let's see. I think the Reims would work for it. I don't know. Your add-on is compatible with this aircraft. Okay, let's go buy. So sell price, including vendor markup and paperwork. So we have 170,000, I believe. Which means we can afford this. Right? Am I right? Anyway, yeah, let's pick her up. Buy, so we'll go buy. So buy aircraft N6067P, System 172 for 125,000. And then keep this checked here. This will be your first flight. Teleport my pilot to the aircraft location, generate a return job. And then we'll go no seats. We'll have a custom aircraft here, just a haul cargo, a little Cessna cargo aircraft. All right, so we'll go like that. You can change all these. Economic, business, first class in a Cessna. But okay, let's go confirm. Not enough money. Thought we had 170. Was I looking at something wrong? Hold on. Or did we have 70? I can't remember. Oh, we had 70. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, let's go back to the market. I thought it was 170. Maybe it was the other one I was testing yesterday. I had 100, 170, but oh well. I'll click that box again, and then we'll go display. So we have 70,000. Let's remember. So it doesn't look like we can afford to buy any. However, we can rent. We can rent. These are at AET again, though. We don't want to be at AET. EGPE. Rate search. So there's nothing for around 70,000. And the closest is, this one's not for rent, 46, EG30, White Hills Airport. I've never been there in Flight Simulator. Don't know where that is. It's only 46 miles from Inverness anyways. So we could pick one up in Edinburgh. We could go QL Luchars. Let's just go with the rental here out of this one. So I mean, it's not a bad aircraft at all. A few thousand hours on it, but let's rent that. So renting is a little different than buying, of course. So renting, you're going to pay $2,200 up front and then $220 an hour. So 10 times what you... And you can also lease it. I think it leases for like a week. You have to pay in advance the first 3 weeks. I don't really know this program, so just learning it. So let's rent. Do the same things. We'll do no seats. So we can haul 189 pounds. And same idea, we'll teleport, and it tells you right here. Rent to return, same fuel level, bond pay immediately, 2,200, yes, and yes. You know, realistically, we could look for a Twin Otter and rent that one too. But we'll stick with a little Cessna for now. There we go, rented at EG30. EG30. Okay, so there's our plane. Our plane is rented. Let's go back to the dashboard. So obviously your stats have changed a little bit. Your cash is down, company value is down. No big deal. We have a pending job. We can get that all up again. So let's go to our, down here it says pending job. Pending jobs. So the system has generated us a job from, where was that? EG30? If you look on the map here, so it looks like it's just on the north coast. Fly over Losemouth and then back over here to Inverness. I haven't done any planning, guys, so this is all going to be basically a direct to with vPilot on. This means it never expires, I guess. I'm still learning this, so bear with me. Alright, so let's click the plus. It's 455 total weight. Can we haul that? I don't know if we can haul that in a little Cessna. Let's go to start a flight. See what happens. Max payload 9999. Wow. Pretty good payload for a Cessna. Okay, so here's your flight menu here. You need to validate fuel and payload. It's 455, I'll take it all. White Hills FBO. There's one FBO there, so this gives you all your stats. It's a short flight, it's what, 42 miles, nautical miles? And your pilot yourself. Right destination EGPE and alternate is WIC. Should we check some of the stats, guys? I'm going to open up MetaRTAF and see how we are for weather. EG30, it's probably going to go off Losemouth, if it even shows up. Okay, validate fuel and payload. So I think what you want to do now is validate this. Can we validate this? Oh, extra payload. So I was looking at the 189 for the payload. That's with all the seats and everything. Oh, that's, yeah, okay, I get it now. 290, it's available. Okay, let's validate this. Looks good. We'll take it all. Transferring work order to apron agents. Wow. When you feel important, you feel important. Have a sip of coffee here. Yeah, it seems like a pretty good app. Well done. I mean, if you're paying for it, you'd expect that, I guess. But see how the trial period goes. Okay, so that's done. So, what do we do now? Fly now? Let's go back to our sim. Hopefully that airport's in there. EG30. It is. Look at that. Okay, ramp 0 parking, ramp 4 parking. Let's go to ramp 5 parking. We'll just go fly. Hopefully the conditions aren't too bad. It's a super short flight. But so we're 246 at 14 knots. Right, I've never been to this airport, so. Okay, so here we are in our plane. We'll come back to OnAir, and we'll go fly now. I don't know if I did that right. We don't support any add-on that changed the time during flight tracking. Do you want this warning to be displayed to you next time? Sure. Okay, so it's tracking aircraft. Okay, everything seems to line up here, and what I mean by that is you get all the green check marks. So auto set, auto set, auto set, and then when you hit start tracking, it loads all your payload and your fuel that you've selected. So, all right. I guess we shall get going. However, I have no idea what runways to use here or anything. Let me pull up Airmate. Yeah, it's not giving me any info. All right. See what the weather's like at Lozimuth. Let's see. Lozimuth, EGQS. Yeah, I use Airmate on my device, my phone. So, it's a very good app. MetaRTAF. So with that wind, we probably want to be facing west, obviously. Don't know which runways are here. And we'll go ahead and we'll check Inverness. Vatsim is right beside it, but we'll check it anyway. 19 to 29 at 240, so we'll be landing 2-3 there, obviously. So it looks like we're going to be departing out west and staying west the whole time. Okay, so we're just going to open up vPilot here. You guys have seen this before, so we'll go flight plan. Get rid of all of this because this is all from Simbrief from another day. We'll VFR EG30 EGPE. It's nice to have display capture on. It's kind of cool. EGPC, we had WIC as our alternate. We're taking off at 11, say 11:50. Time should only be about a half hour. Flight time. Let's say 45 just to be sure. We have 2 hours reserve. Won't be going much faster than 122. And we're going west, so we will go not that high, how about 45? West is best, even. East is east. Odd. So route will go direct. GPS way 25 EGP. That's just so all the traffic controllers and stuff can know what's going on. Send and receive and we'll file. Not connected to the network. Yeah, I guess we gotta connect, eh? Right. We gotta change all this. C172. I got the rocket in here. I can't remember. There it is. And what is our call sign of this plane that we rented? Where is it? N something. N606 something. See if I can get back here. Find it somewhere here. It's not a huge deal. Yeah, this is the problem with just learning something you're not really sure. Let's go to weight and balance. It's not going to tell me nothing. Let's just call it N606. N606. Alright. Connect. Okay, so we can file that again. So 45 is our altitude. That's that. We're connected. There's nobody on, but that's okay. Okay, we're all ready. We filed the flight plan. We have an idea of where we're going to take off. We're going to take off to the west. We have our route planned in OnAir, sorry. Let's see if we're still recording through OBS. Yes, we are. 23 minutes in. Don't want to bore you guys. So here we are in our flight sim. So let's go back to OnAir and hit start tracking. Okay, flight tracking in progress. All right. So here you go. Seems like things are timing down and the time's counting up, sorry. And you got a map here. And we'll go back to Flight Simulator and get going.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Okay, there we go. We got that nice voice in there. She told us.
airborne time logged.
There you got that nice beautiful voice. And we gotta go around these wind turbines. These are kind of all over the place. Hopefully we don't get blown into one. Right up to full power to get above them. Those scary things. Are they really like that in real life right there? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, we gotta come back on the power. We're too high. Okay, so we'll throw the power away. So throttle, prop, mixture. We can make our right turn. I love flying the Reims. It's one of my favorite aircraft. Okay, a bit of a bank there and come back, bring her back. Don't critique me too much on the flying. It's... Look at that. Look at all the wind turbines. Holy moly. Cobalt turbines, eh? A lot of cobalt mine for those. So we're going up to 45. Alright. Whitetails traffic, November 606 is en route to climbing 2,000 for 4,500 whitetails traffic. Just pull this up for reference. Speed 85 to 95. We're a little lower than that. The normal power is 25 inch and 2,500, eh? So power up. 25. Adjust that to 25. Cowl flaps are open and max is 27 power. Rich. Check. Below 3,000. Mixture and lean above. So not quite at 3,000 yet, but 85 to 95. We're nowhere near that. Okay, we can lean her off a little bit here. Well, it seems like it might peak right around there. I'm just leaning the mixture. Oh, careful on the trim wheel. Guess I should bring the flaps up too, eh? That would probably help with the climb. Didn't do a gups check, guys. Let's do a gups check. Fuel's fine. Undercarriage, tap the brakes. Prop and mixture are set, and switches. Flaps are now up. Landing lights can go off. Oh, I hope I don't get penalized for all that stuff. I was wondering why I wasn't climbing, you know? Distracted by everything. Like I said, you're not going to learn much about flying from this flight. Or any of my flights. I mean, I'm not a real world pilot. If you do learn from them, great. If not, just enjoy, I guess. There's 4,000. We're looking for 45. We're getting, oh, ever so close to Inverness. 26 miles. Lean back a little bit on the mixture. Lean it out. There's 25 and 23. Okay, there's our 4,500 we're looking for. We'll let good old autopilot Charlie take over now. Our cruise check 15 to 25, we're fine at 22, 21 to 27, we're at 25, 10. Elevators autopilot, mixture is leaned, cowl flaps, we can close those. Do got them on a switch. Okay, they're closed, engine gauges check. They all seem to be in the green. The fuel gauges, I don't know if that's accurate or if that's what they loaded. I didn't really check that. Oil pressure seems a little low. Still gaining speed. Alright. Seems a little more realistic when you got this running. FSeconomy is there's I don't think there's nothing to do with the plane in regards to anything that can happen and go wrong. Whereas this OnAir, I do believe they have their app gets in there and does adjust things, so I'm ready for all the excitement, guys. Alright guys, here we are before landing. Pilot and passenger seat upright. Yeah, they look good. We don't have any seats in OnAir, but seats belt secured. Fill selector is both, I believe. Yes. Mixture is rich. It is rich. Cowl flaps are closed. Yes, they're closed. Taxi and landing's on. Landing lights are on. Autopilot off. We're actually on the ILS for 2-3, so in approach mode we'll leave that on. Cabin radios, ATIS. Alright, looks good. Down there we can see Inverness. See the ILS is lining up quite nicely. We are in approach mode. And it's doing its thing. How about that? See the glide scope? It's right in there. Right on track. So we're 8 miles. We can keep the speed up to about 5 miles. You get the right arc, we can go and set some flaps. Alright, a little bit of rain. Just have a peek outside. Look at the crab. A nice picture there, wouldn't it? Inverness traffic November 606 is 7 mile final. ILS fully established runway 23 for a full stop landing. Inverness traffic. Our speed's getting away from us here. They do another guts check. Gas is good. Undercarriage, you can tap the brakes. Throttle, props, mixture full. I guess it would be a gumps check because you'd have to throw the M in there for mixture. So, and switches. We got landing lights on. We got pitot heat on, and fuel selector is both. Flaps are not set yet. We're going to slow down a little bit more. "65 to 75 knots, normal landing." All right. We got a very powerful headwind. Very powerful headwind. Let's check it out. So Inverness Airport right now is forecasting a 24 to 35 knot at 240 headwind. So I can throw 10 degrees of flaps on. What was that reference speed? It was 65 to 75. Someone just texted in on vPilot. You gotta watch our speed with the flaps now, because I will get penalized through OnAir if you run your flaps. And it's just not good practice, right? Okay, watching our airspeed, you don't want to dip below 60, you don't want to go above 85, 80, but well, I hope we don't get blown right out of the runway. Seems like the wind's coming from Norway, eh? Twin Otter flights, it was really windy over there as well.
Wind 250 at 23 knots.
So there we go, that's from OnAir. Just give me the wind direction. 250 at 23 knots. Wow. Oh no, oh no. Hard to manage the speed with all the wind. Oh, we're 2 and 2, 2 red, 2 white on that PAPI. Okay, do another quick ups check, guys. The gas looks good. Undercarriage, we can tap the brakes, still have the wheels. Props are full, mixture's full. Throttle's set. Switches, landing lights are on. Fuel is both. Looks good. Flaps are set. Okay, I got control. And I'm bouncing. Floating, floating, floating. Floating in that wind. Be a nice soft touchdown.
Landing time log.
There we go. Okay, bring the flaps up. The wind sure makes for a great simulator experience, that's for sure. Okay, put our taxi lights on. Some brakes there. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. I want to stay on the taxiway here. Inverness traffic number 606 is clear of the active. Taxiing Foxtrot to Echo. Inverness. I believe it's Foxtrot to Echo. Well, that wasn't so bad. I mean, we floated a bit on the landing, but see how our first on-air stats look after this one. And the wind is just excessive. We'll put the parking brake on and we'll shut her down here. Parking, parking brake, avionics off. Engine idle 600, 650. Yeah, we're right at 630 magnetos, cutoff test. See them die down there to 560 and mixture idle cutoff.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by OnAir.
Excellent. All right, as you can hear, it was monitored by OnAir. Welcome to Inverness. We picked up our plane from Whitetails. We are here in the Reims rocket, playing on OnAir, and this is our new plane. Rented plane. Did want to buy one at first, but rented this little guy here, and we'll go check the stats. Alright. Let's check it out. I'll Alt-Tab into there. So here's your flight has been monitored by OnAir. So here's the stats. Okay, so from EG30 Whitetails to Inverness, engine on gives you a ton of stats here, guys. I'm just gonna jump back in the plane. It's a little loud with the wind. Yeah, some darn good stats. Shows your crew. XP received for this flight 52, including 20% bonus. You use an accelerated simulation rate. Your flight is currently in warp mode until current date and current time, so a few more minutes anyways. Jobs credited and XP will be awarded when the warp is finished. So OK or show flight record. So a little increase in reputation. Comfort bonus obtained 5%. Safety bonus obtained 10%. Aircraft handling bonus is 5%. Airframe condition. So you can see it wears a little bit, so it's down 0.14%. Normal wear and tear is 10. High time airframe condition malus. Okay. And the engine wear as well, 100%, 0.14. So landing very smooth. Yeah, it was smooth. It was definitely afloat, but with the wind. So here's all your hard stats for all the stat nerds like myself. Taxi speed wasn't exceeded. I got pretty fast there. I could have sworn I went over the flaps, but that's okay. Alright guys, that is oh, I thought we were N606. We're N7767L. Okay, well. Oh well. At least we used the call sign. Let's go to show flight record, see what that does. Oh, this is really neat. Look at this. You know, just stuff like this makes an app worth it, you know. Goes ahead and shows our takeoff, our taxi. Lined up, we took off. There's my hand flying, and then there's autopilot, obviously. We did have that erratic pitch up, but right around here, that's okay. Might not be in the video anyway, I might edit that out. Then here's our landing. All your speeds, everything, guys. This is full of stats, alright. So let's go to home and see what it looks like here. So we got 67.8 with 2.2 minus 2.2. We still got one job pending. What's the one job? Oh, yeah. So until your time warp goes off, your job won't be delivered. So I believe. All right. Well, hopefully that all works out, and we can go on our next one. We'll start using OnAir, I think. I'm pretty darn interested. I may subscribe to this. Suggest anyone interested, check it out. It's a free 7-day trial. And I just barely scratch the surface, guys. There's so much in here you can do. Let's check our leveling. We got one skill point, so let's go. What do you want to do? FBO agreement, bank loans, passenger license. That might be worth it. Unlocks jobs with passengers. Hiring agreement. What does this do? You can hire employees and freelancers. FBOs. You can build FBOs. You get logistics query for license. Bank loans. Unlock loans at the bank. I think for now we'll just go with passengers. Let's do that. So now we can get passengers. And then make sure you go to save here. Saves your skill. Alright, so that's basically that. It's BTC Simmer playing on OnAir with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right, guys? You stack 'em sats, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. And again, really appreciate all the subscribers. I have 103 or something now. Awesome, guys. All the likes, all the comments. I'll be back making videos. Try to put one out nearly every day. Take a break here and there. Yesterday took a break. Probably going to do another one here today. Either a Rust or an OpenTDD. We'll see. Anyways, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.